We're going to go for the TKO. You certainly went for it there, but are you happy with the decision victory?
Yeah, definitely. And of course, a finish is always more fun, but still, it's Tonya Evinger, It's not somebody that just breaks from a little bit. So, yeah, I'm happy with it.
You seem to have the upper hand for a lot of the fight there, but she had a grip on your arm there in the second round, so you couldn't quite get your arm free to get a bit of ground and pound there. How threatened did you feel by that?
No, not really threatened, It's just a little bit frustrating when somebody just holds you, But of course she needs to protect herself, so of course she does that.
What was it like being in there with a legend like Tonya?
Amazing, I have a huge respect for Tonya, She's been around forever, and it's an honor to fight her, really, and to be able to fight her in Stockholm in front of my home crowd. It was just, overwhelming, amazing.
Is this the biggest win of your career?
Definitely.
You called out Aspen Ladd at the end there. What would you do differently against Aspen with the experience of this fight behind you?
She's a really tough opponent, I don't want to take anything from her, but the first thing that needs to be different is, the referee. Because the referee stopped that fight, so early. She hit her with, some punches, but, 3 of them connected. So it was nothing, really, And I know that she knows that.
You've been very emotional after the fight inside the octagon. Can you name the moment, one of the best in your life of a fighter career?
This was definitely one of the best moments, in my life. This crowd, all those people, cheering for me, and then to be able to do something, back for them, give them what they want. It was just, I can't describe it, it was just amazing. I will cry for 2 more hours when I get back in the dressing room.
What does it feel like when you hear that ovation, when you're walking out? Like what type of emotion did you feel when you walked out?
It's just, I don't know, I don't have kids, but for me, I would say that probably as, when you have your first child. Maybe it's not, I don't know, I don't have kids, but, it's just,
Was it hard to control the emotion?
Yeah, definitely, it's amazing. It's so many people, it's like an energy that it's impossible to describe
at the start, just trying to calm yourself down ahead of the fight, like trying not to get too overexcited?
It could, but I still felt calm, it's just energy, in some, I can't describe it, it's just amazing.
After such a dominating performance over a past championship contender in Tonya Evinger, would you consider a rematch between you and Chris Cyborg? I know you are fighting in different weight classes right now, but what do you think on that?
The thing is that when I have a fight that I'm not really happy with, I always want to do that again to be able to do it better. So, Chris Cyborg is an amazing athlete, and at the moment it's no reason for the UFC to give me a fight against her. But I would really like to fight her one more time in my career, definitely.
Do you think is there anybody in your division who can really threaten Amanda Nunes?
Amanda Nunes, she's amazing, both as a person and as a fighter, But I look forward to see Holly Holm fight her, because Holly Holm is really tall, and her reach is really good as well. And one thing that Amanda is really good at is punching somebody far away, and sometimes it's hard, when somebody have a good reach and then fight somebody that has even better reach, it can be difficult, so. But also Amanda Nunes I believe, is a lot better on the ground and the wrestling than Holly Holm is. So I think it's hard. She's really dominant, definitely.
There were another female fighter coming up from Sweden on this event, Bia Małecki. We were talking with her on the media day, and she mentioned you also as one of her influencer. Did you saw her fight, and what do you think about the overall performance?
I was warming up, so I didn't see that much, I saw when she was on the ground to start with, and then I just couldn't look anymore, because I needed to keep calm for my own fight. So, but I heard she won, and I'm so proud of her, She's an amazing friend, and woman in every way, and she's a really good fighter. Now, I guess she was quite nervous, because it was not that Bea that I know. I know she can do so much better. So everybody should definitely look forward to see her again.
Could you tell me a little bit about your preparations for the wrestling of Tonya Evinger? Because it looked pretty good in there. You looked pretty comfortable in the grappling on the feet. How did you work on that in your camp?
You know, I have just been wrestling so much, you know. I've been traveling around finding girls that know wrestling and that do MMA but with a wrestling background, you know. And my coaches have, you know, looked at Tonya, seen, you know, all the things she does. We have also, you know, talked to coaches that have coached other fighters against Tonya earlier. So we knew pretty much what to expect, you know, but, you know, still anything can happen, you know, and I just felt a lot stronger.
And you look pretty fresh. How are you feeling, and how soon do you want to get back in there?
You know, I said before, you know, before a fight you always feel like and say that I really need vacation, you know. I want to get back home, eat ice cream, go out traveling with my old van that we do have, an old, you know, retro van from '81. I love that one. But you know, when you win, it just feels like I could go in there tomorrow again.
Congrats.